Hey, Princess, it's been 22 weeks already, right? I mean, we gotta have a bunch of relic characters by now. 2, 3, 4. How many relics? Oh, how many relics? How many relics? How many relics do we have? Greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your ever-loving Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, with week 22 of my free-to-play Jabba the Hutt rush, and I gotta tell ya, I'm a little behind where I predicted I would be at this point. So if I look at my predictions here, if they will open for me, I'll take a look at them. I thought that at week 21 we would unlock Chewbacca, and week 22 would be C-3PO, and I haven't done Chewbacca yet. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm also struggling to get these relics done. I'm not willing to say that I'm off of my 1 year pace yet. But, you know, it's it is tough. It's a tough world out here, free to play, my friends. Free to play is challenging. Now, let's take a look. I predicted week 21, which was last week, I'd have Chewbacca. I predicted week 22, which is this week, I'd have C-3PO unlocked. And then week 28, 7-star Hermit Yoda. I might be a little on a better pace than that, but let's take a look at where I'm sitting right now on the roster as far as, let's just look at Chewbacca and Jabba, where we are with that. So we need bounty hunters for Chewbacca. I did 7-star Aura Singh, but I'm kind of looking at Boba Fett, Fennec, Cad Bane, and Boushh Leia being my primary Chewbacca team, and then I'm either going to throw Greedo or Aura Singh in there. Not going to do Jango Fett because I agree I like Jango Fett, and he would get me Padme, but I'm trying to get to this Jabba, and Padme's not super important for me at this point. So these are the teams these are the bounty hunters I'm working on. I think that by the time I get together with you next week, I'll have Boushh Leia 7 stars. And as you can see, I've got Boba Fett gear 12, I've got Fennec Shand gear 11, I've got Cad Bane gear 11, Boushh Leia gear 11, and then Greedo is 10, and Aura Singh is 9. So I think that once I get Boushh Leia to 7 stars, I'll be able to take a run at this Chewbacca event. I've already got him unlocked at 5 stars. And I'll go ahead and let's do Wookiees here. I've already got Chewbacca at 5 stars. Where is he? There he is. 5 stars. I haven't activated. I guess let's just activate him right now. So I just need to get the 6 and 7-star level done. Can I do that with a Gear 12 Boba Fett with a bunch of Gear 11 other guys? I don't know, but I'm willing to start taking shots at that event here in the next week as soon as I get my Boushh Leia up to 7 stars. So keep an eye on the channel for that. We'll start doing it on streams. It probably won't be this week because it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday streaming, and right now is Tuesday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. I'll release it on Wednesday. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have this. I don't think I'm gonna have this ready for Saturday, but we'll see. If I get lucky and get a bunch of shards for Boushh Leia, maybe we'll start doing this on Saturday. We'll start taking our runs at Chewbacca on the streams. Now, 3PO, and that was I thought I'd get Chewbacca last week. 3PO, who I thought I'd be getting this week, we ain't close, brothers and sisters. We've got a bunch of level 1 Ewoks here. Wicket is only 65 out of 85. I've got to get Chirpa, Wicket, Elder, Logray, Paplu. I need them all at level 85. I need to get them to at least gear 10 and probably gear 11. My mods aren't going to be super great here. So I've got, if I look at Wicket, I need 120 more shards for him at about 4 a day. I've got another month of farming, so I'm looking at more like week 26 or 27 of taking my first shots at 3PO. So I'm going to be behind there, but let's look at my predictions again. Does it really put me behind in the grand scheme of things? Maybe, maybe not, because I'm still going to get Hermit Yoda. When I look at my Hermit Yoda, I'll pull him up here in a minute. I'll have Hermit Yoda by week 28. And the Millennium Falcon at week 30 seems very reasonable with my ships right now. We'll do a little math there. And then 7-star Rolo is well on her way. I'll probably hit that before level 35 because my guild is getting 25 shards every month right now. But my ships right here, I've got Slave 1, that's just 53 shards away. The IG-2000, Xanadu Blood, and Houndstooth, they're all basically in the same place. We'll say 30 out of 85. So we need 155 shards of each of those at 2 a day. That's going to be like 70 to 80 days, and 80 days to 7, that's 10, 11 weeks. We're at week 22. Yeah, I'm not going to get there in 8 more weeks, but we'll see. We'll see how this works out. So I'm a little behind on that part of it, but let's talk about the most important part that I'm kind of, and there's my Hermit Yoda, by the way, 9 out of 100. I'll have him 7 stars within a month. So he'll be done in time. 7 stars anyway. But the relics are hard to come by. This is difficult. I'm gonna pull up my SLKR progress here. When I did SLKR free to play, I was in a better guild. Better, sorry, this is not indicative of the people in the guild, but I was in a guild that was doing higher level territory battles, territory wars, etc. And I relic carry you in 129 days. Divide that by 7, that is 18 weeks, 19 weeks. And obviously I'm at week 22 and I have no relics here. Now Fox was not till 172 days. That's gonna be 28 weeks, or 25 weeks. So I'm still okay there, and I might have Wampa relic by the time I get to 25 weeks. In fact, I probably will. But these relic levels, I've got 5 Gear 12 characters right now. I'm on the verge of getting like Fennec Shand and Bouche Leia Gear 12. Now they require Kyrotex, unfortunately. These new characters all need Kyrotex to go to Gear 12, and it may even be a couple. Yeah, I need 100 of each for Bouche Leia, and for Fennec Shand, I need 50 of each to get them to Gear 12. So I've got some work to do there. After them, I'm looking at characters like I'm farming Jawa, and you get the idea. So, but if I look at these characters right now, let's take a look at Wampa. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm farming all the ships, my bounty hunter ships, with my regular energy. Then I'm farming Chewpio, Bouche Leia, Bosk, and Wicket. Those are my daily regular energy farms after farming the bounty hunter ships. I'll have Bouche Leia done pretty soon. Whenever I get extra energy after those 5, I come here, and believe it or not, I actually farm these pieces, because I don't have a good way of getting these salvages, these injector salvages. I really don't have a good way. I'm not really doing well in assault battles. I have my Imperial Troopers, but I'm not going to keep upgrading them because they're requiring Kyrotex. Piet and Dark Trooper to go to like Gear 10 require Kyrotex. I'm not going to spend Kyrotex on my Imperial Troopers, so I don't have a great way of getting these injector salvages, so I'm actually farming them with regular energy right now, which actually holds me up a little bit. Also, it holds me up for these Kyrotex. So I've got some challenges, and I have the other pieces farmed here. I've got that easy. I got this one done. So I'm okay there, but as I look at all these characters, the same with Darth Vader, the injector salvage is the problem, along with the Kyrotex as well. And then I've got to get these data pads too. So Relics is really challenging. Figuring out where I want to spend my energy and everything is really challenging. And that leads me to my next point. I'm actually going to spend Conquest energy, and I'm sorry guys, I know some of you are gonna freak out at this. I don't see a great use of Conquest energy for this account, okay? I'm planning to have the account about a year to get Jabba the Hutt unlocked. We're trying to see how quickly we can rush to Jabba the Hutt. Conquest energy, if I look at it right now, I can get 30 of these cuffs. 30 of these cuffs for 450 Conquest energy. 450 Conquest energy doesn't even get me 5 shards of a Conquest character. Is my screen all kind of wobbly right now? So, yeah, there it went again. I am going to use this Conquest energy to buy gear. And I know some of you guys are like flipping out right now. Yeah, my iPad is on the fritz, so that's not good. I know some of you are freaking out right now and saying that's not the way to do it, etc. You gotta farm characters. I get it. I get the objection. But again, a character is 475 to get just 5 shards of them. I'm not going to have any shards of any character. I mean, if I get 5 shards of what do we have right now in Conquest? Terran Malicos. Okay, so let's go to Conquest here. If I go into a shop here, I'm on easy Conquest. I think I can finish it this time and get to normal next time. But let's look at my scavenger shop. I actually can't farm characters right now. I take it back. They're not available on my scavenger shops. But if I go to my Conquest shop, which isn't here. If I go to the Conquest store, I can get 5 shards of Admiral Trench for 475 currency. And I'm not getting that much currency. I mean, I'm at 450 currency, and I'm 1.5 conquests into my Conquest journey here. I'm not going to make any progress toward any character that has any use for me at all anytime soon. So I'm going to be using my Conquest energy for gear. Come at me, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That's what's happening. That's where that's going to be spent. in the long run, doing easy and normal conquest is gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be a while before I can get into hard conquest on this account. I'm costing myself shards of trench or the scythe. I'm not gonna have inquisitors anytime soon in this account. You know, I get that I'm costing, it'll be improving grounds by the time this account would get to that level. So I don't really see any objection, even if this was an account that was going to continue down the road. I'm really not sure I see the objection being valid that I shouldn't use conquest energy for gear at these lower levels of free-to-play playing. So that's where I'm using that. The gear, the relicking is hard. The relicking is hard. It's just difficult to finish off these pieces. I'm very concerned about my iPad right now. It keeps flashing in and out. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I hope it's the connection and not the iPad. I hope it's just something with my wire, because I don't want to buy a new iPad, everybody. Anyway, that's what's going on with the account right now. You know, I'm a little bit behind. My stated targets are where I thought I would be. My relic order is going to remain the same. We're starting with Wampa, we're going to Darth Vader, then we're looking at Luke or Han Solo, and then Boba Fett. I don't see this relic order really adjusting as we go along here, just because these are the first few relics, and these are the easiest characters to get up and running, and Boba Fett, you know, is there for Chewbacca. I need him, and I'm not going to have Bosk anytime soon. If I was waiting for Bosk at 7 stars to get Chewbacca, I'd be waiting a long time. We're talking about 185, 117, I need 200 shards from still at 4 a day. We're talking 50 days. It's not that bad, actually. That's like 2 months, but I want to get it done before then, and I want to do some experimenting with this account to see what we can unlock Chewie with. So people have done it with Boba Fett. It's not like it's never been done before, so we're going to take our shot at that as well. So that's where we are on the account. That's where we are with relics. It's difficult to get relics. Can we keep up the pace with the SLKR progress? I'm not sure. You know, I'm already behind the KRU, but it looks like I kind of rushed to that KRU relic, and then it definitely slowed down. But once I hit day 172, 180 or so, I started getting relics every couple of weeks. So I'm really curious to see how the grind goes once I finish, when I finish Boosh Leia here in this week, when I finish Bosk in the next 50 days, when I finish Chewpio in the next couple of months, when I finish farming Wicket here in the next month or so. I'm not gonna have a lot left to spend. I'll have to spend regular energy for Skipguard Lando and the ships for sure. These bounty hunter ships are taking my regular energy. Once I finish my regular energy on those characters, it's all going into gear. It's gonna be 100% gear, Kyrotech, the injector salvage all day, every day. So that's when you can really start making some progress toward those relics. And once I finish off my slave one and my outrider too, that's when I start investing all of my ship energy into gear as well. So there'll be a lot of gear farming in the coming months of this account. Hey, let me know if there's something I'm missing. I'd love to know if there's something I'm missing with pursuing these relic levels, but I think I'm on track, and I think this is what we're looking at. I might be taking Greedo into this Chewbacca event, and that might be kind of fun to do that. I think we could really have a blast trying out Greedo in that event, or maybe it'll be a huge failure and I'm just wishful thinking there. Hey guys and girls, let me know what you think. If I'm missing something here, I'd love to hear about it. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Always remember, Newt's too good.